My name is George Turnbull. I'm the District 2 Supervisor of El Dorado County. On August 14, 2021, saw the beginning of the Caldor fire, an event that burned over 220,000 acres of valuable and scenic timber land. By the time the fire was contained in October, over 800 homes had been destroyed, leaving hundreds of Grizzly Flat families devastated and without a home. Among the buildings that were lost, the area's only school, an historic post office that was built in the 1850s, and also the church. Over the years following the fire, many requests were made for assistance to federal and state agencies. On the behalf of the community of Grizzly Flat, families and friends I personally knew, as they are in my district, I also reached out for those same agencies for assistance, and no help came. Today, we are changing that.
Anyway, my name is Supervisor George Turnbull, and we're here today to celebrate the first house to be built with the Title 25 program. We've been working on this for years, actually for about 4 years, a long time coming, especially to support the residents here in Grizzly Flat after the Caldor fire. That fire devastated this town of Grizzly Flat. And a lot of these people here are sitting and living in RVs. You know, over these last 4 years, it breaks my heart to see these people still suffering. So this thing is a great thing. This Title 25 is 750 square feet or less with no solar or no sprinkler requirements. This is going to be great for the community to rebuild, but also if they decide to build a larger home, they can use these smaller homes for ADUs. So we've been working on this for a long time with the support of the board. Lori Parlin's here and Karen Gardner for building and planning. We made this happen. So this is going to be the first home. It's going to be Mac and Kathy's, but Sue Tyler, if she's here.
She's right here.
Hey, hi, Sue.
Hi.
So Rod Pimentel from El Dorado Northern is actually milling the first lumber right now as we speak for your home.
Wow.
So he's donating that. But also, here's the good thing about El Dorado Northern, the last mill in El Dorado County. We used to have 28 mills in El Dorado County at one time, and now we only have one. And basically, it was a planing mill. But Rod is going to actually put a package together. So then that people, if they want to purchase lumber for him, it'll be wholesale, which will be a lot cheaper than buying it from Home Depot or Sierra Pacific or wherever. So that'll help these people with the rebuild process, especially for the small homes. So this is a great thing. The community's coming together. The whole county's coming together to make this happen. Now, also, I want to tell you that I went back to Washington, D.C., and I'm still fighting for the IA, individual assistance for the people and the residents here in Grizzly Flat that were impacted by the Caldor fire. We also expanded Title 25 to Phillips. And that's basically the small area that's the little small town in the area where Sierra Ski Ranch is. So we just put that, we just passed it recently. So anyway, this is going to be a great thing. So this would help with the rebuild process because I understand where it's at. I'm still been fighting for insurance, lowering the insurance costs. The problem is a lot of these people were seniors out here and they got their insurance canceled and they could not get insurance. You either get on the FAIR plan, but a lot of them didn't even qualify for the FAIR plan. The problem, we have a problem with insurance in the state of California. And so I've been pushing it, and the board been pushing back on Recordo Laura to be able to resolve and solve this problem. Because people's insurance would triple, is what it is. My FAIR plan went, I was on insurance that was $1,200 a year. Now I'm paying over $12,000 a year. So a lot of the problem with the seniors, which it impacted, is either they're on fixed incomes. When you're getting $900 to $1,200 a month, you need to be able to eat and pay for gas and all the other stuff that goes on. You can't pay for the insurance. And it's really sad. And then we had the Caldor fire because they got canceled. So we're still working and fighting to make and resolve this problem, and I hope we can come to the conclusion. So with all your support and, with El Dorado County, we're working to support you. And I just want to let you know. So I'm going to turn it over to Karen. She can talk a little bit about Title 25.
Thank you. Karen Garner. So I'm the Planning and Building Director, and I just want to say, first of all, thank you to Supervisor Turnbull. He's the one that came up with the idea of Title 25, looking at what Butte County did and brought it to the board. Thank you to the rest of the board who said, yes, check this out, see if this works. And they gave me the permission to just run with the idea, which we have. And thank you to Peter Wolf, who I don't believe he's here today, but he is the architect that volunteered his time to come up with this plan. It's something that's been very collaborative, getting input from the residents who would want to take advantage of the program to design something. And, it's something we've never done before. And I know there's little bumps along the way. As I always say, reach out. We're here to solve problems. This is unique. This is different. It's not the way we've always done things, which is a good thing. But we're going to get through this and get these homes built. I think for me, the most rewarding thing has just been getting to know the residents of Grizzly Flats. It's a wonderful community, tight-knit community. I've made some wonderful friendships along the way. So I'm thrilled about that, happy to help. And you're going to see me out here building these homes alongside all the other volunteers as well. So the Title 25 plans, they are available. Any questions, reach out to me, the two staff that I have that are my experts, Marcella and Kathy Close. They're at the front counter. You can ask them any questions. Again, we're here to help. You can take those plans. All you need to create is a site plan to go with it to show where on your property you want to put this house, where the septic's going to be, those kinds of things. Will help you put together that site plan. Just reach out and ask. So I think that's it for me. Thank you so much.
Yeah. When this fire broke out, I pushed the former CAO to waive all the building permits for the people in Grizzly Flat. So we did that. The board adopted that program to waive all the permits and stuff so they can help them rebuild. And also these engineered plants are no cost to these residents that want to build the Title 25 homes. So there's no cost at all. So this is a great thing for this community, and we can possibly adopt this plan, especially when we have future disasters. I got to reach out also to the El Dorado County Food Bank for all the hard work they have done, especially distributing the food that's out here. And thanks to Kathy that she has this little pantry here, the food pantry here to help the residents here. So thank you, Kathy, for everything you have done too. So this is a great thing. And then we're also working with the El Dorado County Food Bank. We're working on a disaster resource center is what it is. Emergency Disaster Resource Center. And he's already broke ground on that. That was one of the ideas that I came up with Mike. When we distributed food out here to Grizzly Flat, we need something like this. So when we have these major disasters, we have all this stuff in this resource center that we could get out to the residents a lot quicker, because there was delays. And this will never happen again, especially when we have these major disasters in El Dorado County. So anyway, all right, Caleb, I want to introduce Caleb Armstrong. Come on up.
Hi, I'm Caleb Armstrong. I'm the president and CEO of Nonprofit Construction Corporation. We're a charitable 501c3 here in El Dorado County. We provide home ownership opportunities for all low, moderate income housing families. We provide disaster recovery services and rebuilding services, especially. And I want to emphasize that there's a reason why we have a contractor's license, and that's so we can rebuild. You'll see a lot of organizations, they'll collect funding, they'll provide some type of service, and that's about it. You'll get some toothbrushes and some blankets, and you're SOL. Essentially, we're here to build homes and get communities rebuilt. We provide factory-built housing, manufactured housing. A lot of different funding opportunities are open to this community that we're hoping to start pursuing. with our Governor Gavin Newsom's current pursuit in homelessness and housing, the community of Grizzly Flats has actually, it meets HUD's definition of homelessness. And it has for 4 years. It's lived under an emergency housing ordinance. It's been tough for this community, and we're hoping with the Title 25 funds, we'll be able to apply for an emergency bridge housing to help fund more of these community members help rebuild their homes. This Memorial Day weekend, I want to, I'd like to take a quick moment of silence and just in honor of our service members and what they've done for our community. So if you all could please join me in a moment of silence for all of our veterans this Memorial Day weekend. Thank you. Amen. Thank you very much for that. Moving forward today, we're going to be breaking ground on the first Title 25 build out here in El Dorado County. We're going to have some pretty cool shovels over here for Karen, George, myself, and a couple board members. We're going to dig in. I'd like to invite you all to make some stepstones that are going to be going around their home. Home Depot Foundation is actually contributing a whole new garden to this family's home. They're actually going to be contributing to all the flooring, bottom cabinets, paint, a lot of the finish work. We're one of the first organizations in El Dorado County that Team Depot and the Home Depot Foundation can actually partner with. This veteran home's a big proponent for our community. And it's our first, this is the first charitable home built by an organization since the 2021 Caldor fire. And it wouldn't be possible without our sponsors. And you can see them all up here, anywhere from El Dorado Community Foundation, Jacobs Plumbing, Attic Beer, McDonald Electric. We got Placerville Home and Garden Show. They actually help support us as well. Motherload Rock and Ready Mix. They're donating the foundation. Today, community members will be able to see the requirements that are needed for you guys to meet your form sign off. So we have some markers over here at Max Property. You'll see exactly how to measure off and start digging your forms. That way, when it comes to those form inspections, you'll get signed off and you'll be able to start pouring. Just thank you very much. This wouldn't be possible without the community, without George, without Karen, and all your support. Nick Siracusa, our vice president, Aiden, Pete, our construction crew. They've been kicking butt, and we've been able to fund this through providing construction services to the community, and we're redistributing that in charitable services. So thank you very much, you all. I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you. I have one more thing. When I was back in Washington, D.C., I sent a couple, actually, letters to Donald Trump.
All right.
Anyway, and basically about bringing logging back, to El Dorado County and talk about policy changes. Well, it happened. So with the two new executive orders, there's going to be logging throughout probably the whole state of California, from Washington and Oregon all the way to Southern California, and also Idaho and parts of Colorado and some other areas. We don't need to be importing. One of the things I talked about, we don't need to import lumber from other countries. Well, he stopped that. We were importing 70% of our lumber was coming from Canada. So it drew up, the cost went up. And anything, and we have a lot of lumber here to be able to do that. So this is one of the things that I fought for. It's happening now. It's going to be great for this community, and we need to manage our forests like we manage our gardens. And that's what I've been talking about. So anyway, and Lori's been a great advocate on this too. She really has. So I appreciate all your support too, Lori, and what you've done to help me through this process, and Karen and everything. So I know we have some presentations from Kevin Kiley's office, and where'd Dana go?
There's
Come on
Dana.
out,
There's Dana.
guys, because they got some presentations they want to give out.
My name's Dana Jorgensen. I work for Assemblywoman Heather Hadwick. This is her district. It's interesting, they kind of put El Dorado County into assembly districts. That's never really happened before. It could be good because you can have two advocates, but anyway, I'm very happy to be here today. My wife and I are putting on a fundraiser for something that we're working on, and so it's hard to go out and ask people for help and donations. So I just want to thank everybody that's donated here behind me, all of these people. And one of the things about our smaller communities is people help each other. And I think that extends to trying to, hopefully you can do business with your friends and neighbors that are supporting things that you're supporting. So I would encourage you, if you would like to help these people, do business with them if you feel like their goods and services are helpful to you. It makes us, the money circles around in our community and we all get better together. And I know a lot of businesses, they get asked a lot for donations, and it's a hard decision for them. And so thank them back. I just want to encourage that.
Come on up, Mac.
It's Mac.
Come on.
There's Mac.
Kathy, you want to come up?
And I had a list, but I didn't want to read because, boy, you get into trouble if you forget anybody. So
Yeah.
I know you know most of these folks. Please just support them as well. This is an assembly certificate of recognition to Mac McNeil on your new home groundbreaking. Congratulations on the groundbreaking for your new home in Grizzly Flats. Your dedication towards advocating for the housing needs of the residents of Grizzly Flats is worthy of high honor and praise. Thank you for all you do to help your friends and neighbors improve their lives. Signed by my boss, Assemblywoman Heather Hadwick, and I think it's kind of neat. We're the first district, so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, while they're taking photos, I'll go ahead and get started here as well. My name is Shalisa. I am here on behalf of Congressman Kevin Kiley, who would have loved to be here today and was disappointed to miss this event. But my goodness, what a pleasure for me to get to be here. And what a beautiful day, a beautiful community, and a beautiful area. And, we really wanted to come and just congratulate Mac and Kathy for their new home soon to come, and also to commend the nonprofit Construction Corporation for their diligent efforts to make this happen in this community. I think it really speaks and embodies the spirit that this community holds, which is the spirit of togetherness and dedication to really revitalizing and rebuilding this place. So it really speaks to your resilience. And I'm just very excited to see the final product when it's all said and done. So it's on behalf of Congressman Kevin Kiley and the California State I'm used to saying California. I always did this when we were on the state side of things. So now it's on behalf of Congressman Kevin Kiley and the United States House of Representatives that we would like to recognize the nonprofit Construction Corporation and Mac and Kathy on this exciting event. So congratulations to you guys.
Say something on behalf of Greg.
Smile, you guys.
What shame.
Well, thanks, George. I appreciate that. All right. Yes. All right. My name is Tad White. I work for State Senator Maria Alvarado Gill, and unfortunately, I didn't bring a certificate, so George calls me on the spot. I just got back from Reading. I apologize, but I want to commend Supervisor Turnbull and his assistant Mark Treat for all the work that they've done. And Mac and Kathy, you guys are definitely rock stars and just the salt of the earth. And I love this community. I know State Senator Maria Alvarado Gill does, and I know she'll be out here again soon. So God bless you all, and just thank you for all you do. Forward to Cali. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Well, anyway, I'm going to present Mac and Kathy with this certificate. El Dorado County Board of Supervisors. Certificate of recognition awarded to Mac and Kathy on this 23rd day of May 2025 with congratulations for being the first home rebuilt in Grizzly Flats under the Title 25 program. So Mac and Kathy have been to our office several times. We got to know them very, very well.
Many times.
Many times, exactly. So anyway, thanks to them and for all your due diligence, especially supporting the residents here. I want to thank you for that, especially. And thank you, everyone, with your support too. Here. All right. Caleb, you want to something else you want to say?
Yeah, one or two things. I'd really like to take this moment to reach out to other construction businesses here in El Dorado County. We have a way to help our communities rebuild, and through construction services, we can do that. I'd love to add some bigger corporations up here, whether those are Veer Camp or larger. I don't care who you are, but we have a way to rebuild in a community that lost everything. And it's not right by any means for federal FEMA standards or anyone else to say no. So any of those construction businesses out there that want to help support rebuilding, please reach out to us. Go ahead. Lunch is being served by Upper Dining Room Hall, and please come over there and check out the groundbreaking, and just have a good day.
Anyway, I want to thank everybody for being here today. This is a great turnout, and especially when it comes to the residents here in Grizzly Flat. One of the other things that I'm working on is trying to get the school rebuilt, the Walt Tyler School that was burned down by the fire. There's some challenges there. I mean, especially when it comes to, that it was a portable unit. Well, we're not allowed to put a portable unit back on. So that's one of the reasons why the costs and stuff has increased, and we're reaching out and stuff. I reached out to all the different congressmen when I was back in Washington, D.C. to promote that and see what they can do to help us. And our state representatives too, like Sierra, Maria Alvarado Gill from her office. So anyway, we're working on it. We're trying to, like I say, we're trying to get this community back the way it used to be. So I would just want to thank everybody for being here today.